morning to you all. That's the best singing I got. I'm sorry, I can't do any better. I hope that some people join this live stream today that have been to Thailand and understand the fun stuff to do in Thailand, because I'm going to talk a little bit about it. And somebody will show up eventually and we will have something to talk about. I'm sure of it. I didn't have to work today because today's a holiday in Thailand. Yay, holiday. I can't pronounce what it is, but that's okay. Cody, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Steven, good to see you, man. My little 2 + 2 = 4 is just a reminder that if you come to a fun place and you have a lot of money, then you're going to have a good time. Or you have a decent amount of money. Steve, what's up, man? Good to see you in the chat as well. Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. I genuinely appreciate it. We're going to talk about Pattaya. We're going to talk about Bangkok. We're going to talk about Phuket. I'm going to need somebody in here that's actually been to Phuket because I haven't been. Roger McGee, channel member Roger McGee is in the house. Thank you very much, sir, for showing up. I appreciate it. And we're going to talk about some of the fun stuff to do outside of the nightlife, and then we might even talk about the nightlife a little bit. I feel great today. I had a really, really good, some of you know I had the hypertension stuff, right? I just talked about it in my video the other day. I had a really, really good doctor's appointment yesterday, a tele-appointment, and we're looking forward to Jeremy getting better. Even better than I am now, and I'm super excited. Robert, what's up, my brother? Oh, you remind me. I got to send a message real quick. I forgot. Ooh, I forgot. I'm in trouble. Man, I'm in trouble. This is what happens to me, though. I get going down the stream of typing a meaningful description for a video, and then I forget things. Coronation Day is the holiday. I'm glad you knew that, because I don't have, like, it says something that starts with a V when I look at it, but it's all good. I thought the Buddha holiday was Monday. That's what I thought, and then today is I don't know. It does. Yeah, I mean, I respect the Thai holiday, but it doesn't matter. Point is, I'm not at work and I'm here with you guys, and I would much rather be here with you guys. So, not that there's anything wrong with my work. I'm just saying. Mitchell, good morning. Good to see you. Very glad you could stop by. For anybody that hasn't considered joining the channel yet as a channel member, please either click the link in the description or click the join button. It'll take you over and tell you what kind of perks you get for $3 a month. I'm going to give you my email and allow you to suggest content. I'm also going to give you at least weekly community members only post, and I'll include some type of picture there from either America, Thailand, Taiwan, the Philippines, Singapore, Peru, or photo shoots that I've done in America, Thailand, and Philippines with probably models. So you get all that for $3 a month, and it really, if we get enough people, that'll really make a substantial difference on the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Plus, I love calling you guys channel members because it makes me feel so warm and fuzzy. Okay, Cody says, I think it's May 4th through 6th. Not sure. You're probably right, Cody. Cody says, May the 4th be with you. Should only be Luke Skywalker Day. I hear you. Bye, Judy. We don't talk about that kind of stuff. Yes, thank you, Robert. Good job. Way to be on it. Way to be on it, my friend. Don't have anything to do with all that. If they make another comment, remove them permanently. Oh, you already did. Okay, good job. Troll be gone is what we said. So what kind of fun stuff is there to do? Let's just start with a city. What about What about Bangkok? Let's start with Bangkok. What is there good to do in Bangkok? I'm gonna tell you the first thing that I found out that was a ton of fun to do in Bangkok, and that is to go to. Hang on, I gotta get the picture. This shows you how unprepared I am most of the time. That is to go to this place right here, and I don't want to butcher the name, but if you go to this tower, it costs about 800 baht to go there, and they will take pictures of you while you are up on the tower itself, and they don't do a bad job. They also give you some of the pictures, and this is the Mahanakan Skywalk. They have a glass flooring out there that you can walk on and look straight down. 74 floors. They also have a rooftop bar. It's expensive up there, but they have lounges, and they open up, I believe, at I want to say 6 p.m. When things get back to normal, they open up around 6 p.m. You can go up there, have drinks, live music. You can take your shoes off and go out and walk on the glass part up there. You could take some spectacular pictures of the city of Bangkok. That's what I did, and it worked out very well for me. That's just one fun thing to do. Bangkok has Nana Plaza. If you like nightlife, they also have Soy Cowboy. If you like nightlife, Hike says, I thought you were not going on tonight. That was true. And then I got an email yesterday from work that said, don't forget, guys, tomorrow's a holiday, so we won't be there. Hey, I got no problem with that. So that's why I'm on tonight. Hike, good to see you, bud. Thank you for showing up. Mr. Channel Member, Mr. Moderator, and a good friend. Go more Hike right there. Really, 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 really appreciate you guys showing up. That's I appreciate it. So, going on from that, I was getting ready to talk about the nightlife. Nana's a good spot to go for just hanging out, nightlife, that kind of thing. Don't get caught up on Koh San Road if you go come to Bangkok, because it is really just a dirty place, kind of, in my opinion. And I don't mean dirty like, I mean like it's actually dirt, like dirty. Not a good look most of the time. It's a place you want to go once so you can say, hey, I've been there, take a picture on the road, take a picture of some of the hotels that are there and that kind of thing. You know, it can be fun if that's your thing, but that's mostly where the backpackers and all that stuff go. Let's see. What was I going to say? Hank says, was the Sky Tower worth it? I thought it was kind of expensive. It definitely was worth it. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. And I think that everybody should go. I actually just talked about that right before you came on, Hank. Cody says, nowhere is a bar area in Bangkok to hang out that's not Party City. I know there will be little everywhere. Somewhere you can listen to a band and play pool. That's very true. There are many bar areas and eating establishments in Bangkok to hang out, and you can play pool. You know, if you go down to and if you want to hit a specific nightlife spot, you know, like Soy Cowboy, Nana Plaza, those kind of things, if you want to hit those places, it's not all just nightlife. Like, there are other things to do in those areas, just like Pattaya, excuse me, just like Pattaya. There are other things to do there than just the street and LK Metro and that stuff. Hey, Prince, good morning. There's a cool hotel that I like on Koh San Road. There's only one cool hotel on the road, I think. So I probably know which one you're talking about. A DoMoreLife pool tournament. That sounds fun, Roger. That would be awesome, man. Good to see you this morning, Prince. And Cody says, I mean, I know there'll be a few ladies wanting to have a drink, but not 100 of them. Yeah, you can go to places, especially here in Bangkok. You can go to many open air eating establishments where there's not people that want you to buy them drinks and for you to carry on, and they just sat down for conversation. None of that stuff. You can go. In fact, if you look at some of the food reviews I've done, I have a playlist called food reviews in Thailand on this channel, and you can go there and see that there's so many places that you can go that you're not going to be bothered. Let's put it that way. You're definitely not going to be bothered. So there's so many things. I'm just trying to think of something specific you can do. You know, there are plenty of parks here in Bangkok you can go hang out at, take pictures. There are temples here that you can go look at. You can take pictures. Those things are fun sometimes, especially when you have to climb up them because you find out that you're really not in shape and you're getting old and fat. Prep for it says, I'm looking forward to going to Pattaya. I have moved my arrival day to mid-November. Cool, man. I hope you have a blast. Prep for it. You certainly deserve it. So I hope you have a blast. Cody says, you have an old vid on that. Old vid. Tell me specifically what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. I'm not up to speed. Prince says, if you have a lady friend already, no one will bother you. That's true. That's true, Prince. I have a lot of friends that have lady friends, and people don't bother them at all. So, yeah, it's not a big issue. BKK bars. I have semi videos on that. I mean, I went to Soy Cowboy, but it was during the daytime, and I walked through and I went to Nana Plaza, but it was in the daytime, and they were unloading, and I couldn't get in. So, I just kind of recorded a little video around it. And thank you, Mr. Ricky, for putting that in Facebook. I appreciate that. Mike says the Grand Palace is worth a visit. I am sure it is. I am definitely sure it is. Good morning to you there, Mr. Ricky, sir. And as promised, I'll throw you a swinger in there. Hey, Dino, good to see you this morning. Glad you could stop by and join us. Now, so you get outside of Bangkok, and I've only touched on just a few things in Bangkok so far. I mean, there are things you can do for it. If you're an aviation person, there's plenty of places to go plane spotting and take pictures of planes around both of the airports. If you like professional massages, there are a number of professional masseuse places that have nothing else but the massage. And if you're looking for that and looking for professional, Bangkok is loaded with that. And there's, of course, again, the nightlife. There's plenty of nightlife here in Bangkok if that's what you're looking for. Dino says, I like that shirt. Where did you get it from? I actually got this. That's the next thing I was going to talk about is markets. I actually got this at a market. I got this at the market, the big market that I was telling you guys about that I can never remember the name of. It's the weekend market here. And it's here in Bangkok. It's huge, absolutely huge market. And I got this t-shirt, and I got a black one with the white spots on it. So I thought it was pretty cool. And it was cheap because you can negotiate with these people. Cody says Prince can help you out and Phuket places to go. I've watched at least a handful of his vids. Yeah, we need a Phuket person. So Prince, you can describe that. Sportsman, hello, good to see you. Yeah, Chatterchuck, did I say that right, Dino? I'm not sure. I don't know. Prince says Bangkok temples are nice. You can't take pictures at the top. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that temple, but the others let me stream, take pictures, no problems. I haven't been to a temple yet where I couldn't take pictures and that kind of thing. So maybe I've just gotten lucky and I haven't been to the place you're talking about. Hike says, I wondered why some temples don't allow pictures. That's a good question. Rike says in Vietnam, the place to get Western size clothing is at the Russian market in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. We have over here. We have a place to get oversized clothing too, but it's like a retail not what I'm saying, franchise. It's like a franchise, and I can't remember the name of it. Stuck in Florida says, yeah, that's what I was saying. Hey, Stuck, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Juncho says, hey, dude, I hear the economy. No, it's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. Can you speak Thai? No, I can speak a few phrases in Thai, pretty much. The exchange rate within the city is available on any exchange app. I'm not going to pull myself away from the stream right now. It's probably about $1 US to 32 Thai baht, somewhere in that neighborhood, but somebody can pick it up. Prince says we didn't do much in the Phuket, but eat a lot and play pool. Okay, cool. So you didn't engage or you didn't walk through and see the nightlife, but that's cool. Talk to us about the beaches in Phuket, because I would really like to hear about that. I've heard good stuff. What's up, Gordon? Good to see you, man. Taoist Temple, Rike says, and Cebu City doesn't allow photos inside temple, but outside is okay. There you go. So if you're in the Philippines, there's an idea, guys. Dino says that market is huge. Definitely can get lost in there. Lost in paradise. Homer Height says, how do you figure June? Yeah, that's a question I would have too. Stuck in Florida says, good morning, JC. I've been here since the beginning, but I was cutting up chicken. There you go, man. Cutting up chicken. Oh, I found some baked beans, by the way, Cody and Hike and all you guys have been giving me a hard time. I found some. Cody says about 31 plus right now. I'm not sure if you're talking about viewers. Yeah, I don't expect more than 40 viewers in any of my live streams. Oh, you're talking about you talking about the bot. I'm sorry. Robert says 32.40. So $1 US is about 32 baht 40 cent roughly. Prince says the only Taoist, I hope I'm saying that right, temple that allowed me to film was in Malaysia. Yeah, I only stayed in Malaysia like 17 hours or something, 16 hours. I really wish I would have been there longer. Dino says, I'm eating tom yum soup. I cooked, it looked pretty good. Just yeah, it did look good. You're talking about the pictures. Yeah, it did look good. Yeah, I caught up with it there, Cody. Bought to the dollar. I'm sorry. Brent says, I have video of the beaches and Bangla Road in Phuket. I have not posted any of it. The beaches are nice, but I like the beach in Bon Pay better. I like the beach in Bon Pay as well. You're talking about Sun Sun. I like that a lot better as well. Cody says, haven't looked in a few days. All good, man. Derek C., what's up? Good to see you, Mr. Channel member. Good morning to you. Thought you were working stiff today in the live chat. Yep, that's what Hike said too. And they called and said, I have a holiday. So, or they put it out there that it was going to be a holiday. So no big deal for us. No big deal. I didn't have to go to work, and I'm happy, and I'm feeling good, and I love it. Cody says, Prince, have you been to PP? I want to know that too. I'd like to hear about that. Rike says $1 USD to Filipino peso, 50.61 currently. That's what it was when I was there, and that's one reason living there is extremely cheap, man, because 1,000 pesos is 20 bucks. So you get, you can rent. There are several. The place that I rented in the northern Luzon in the Philippines was 5,000 baht or 5,000 pesos a month, and it had everything: air conditioning, bed, running water, hot. Well, it didn't have a hot shower, or did it have a hot shower? I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it did have a hot shower, but you're talking that's $100 a month for rent. Prep for it says, remember, if you hear the Thailand national anthem playing at 6 a.m. and 8 p.m., stand where you are or walk a bit to a safe area and stay still and keep quiet. That's 100% correct. They play the national anthem around here in the mornings, typically before school. So let's see. I used to get to school at 8. It's right before 8 a.m. usually. And they play the national anthem. Stop and just don't move. Look ahead. If there's a Thai flag somewhere, look at it. But you don't have to like put your hand over your heart or anything like that. Just stop and make sure you look at the Thai flag or just stop if there's nobody or nothing around. That's a good point, Prep, for it. Thank you. Stuck says Filipino peso to dollar has been 50 to 1 for a long time. Yes, it has. Yes, it has, because it was the same thing when I was there. Cody says, can you take a ferry from Phuket to Phi Phi? That's a good question. I know you can take a ferry from Hua Hin to Pattaya and Pattaya to Hua Hin. We're going to talk about those in just a second. Derek C says, heard you talking about getting cheap shirts from the markets. I'm thinking on traveling there light and buying clothes and luggage to go back home with. That's exactly what you should do. There's no reason to bring a whole bunch of clothes with you and that kind of thing, because everything here is so cheap. I mean, it's so cheap. I got this shirt for 250 or no 225 baht, which is like let's see, 3, 6, like I don't know, $7 or something. Super cheap. Prince says no, we didn't go to any islands. I really went to Phuket just to meet with my friend Ted. Nisa didn't like it, too expensive. The highlight was the French restaurant that has the real lasagna. Ooh, that sounds good, man. Real lasagna. That sounds awesome. Robert says yes, ferry or speedboat. Cool. There's Matt Tech. He says, are these live streams daily? They have been, because we've just had so much time off. I've been doing a live stream in the morning, but no, they have been throughout this down period, but they won't be like tomorrow. I know for a fact I have to work tomorrow, so there won't be a live stream tomorrow. Typically, I only have live streams on Saturdays, Saturday morning at it's usually around 9:15 Bangkok time, which is around 10:15 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S. So, and then every once in a while on Sundays, I'll have one as well. But this is just a good way for me to get up, connect with my audience, see how everybody's doing, let them know how I'm doing, etc., all that stuff. Ty Guy Bragg, good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. I absolutely love Bangkok in all its glory, but I have traveled around a lot and never really liked to stay in one place too long. I understand exactly what you mean. It's different for the tourist and the vacationer than it is for the person that lives here, I assure you, because as much as I would like to move around Thailand, I can't, because I have a job, and I have to have a job. But yeah, if I could do that, Thai guy, I would definitely do it. Let's see here. Rike says 6 p.m. in the Philippines grocery stores will play the Catholic Mass. That's true. All transactions stop for about 90 seconds during the recording. I've been in there many times. So yeah, that's true. Hype says Matt just about. Matt says okay. Brett says buy clothes here. Your U.S. clothes are too thick, too hot. When I go back to Nashville, I'm only keeping my t-shirts and shorts. That's a good point. That's a really good point, because here the fabrics of the shirts and shorts are made very different. Hang on one second, guys. I just got a really important message. Oh. Sorry, that was not an important message. That was a message that I did not need to have. Okay, Cody said, I love that everyone stops and respects their flag in the morning. Wish we still did that here. Me too, man. Me too. I wish the national anthem was still a respected thing in America. Because We all know it's not. Only certain people. Let's see. Cody said, "Oh, I just read that." Roger said, "Good morning. At Go More Hike. Where are your Thailand videos?" He's got to get over here. We got to get him back over here, and have him record some. Cody says, "What about cargo shorts with front pockets? Easy to find." I love wearing my cargo shorts over here, and nobody laughs at you for wearing cargo shorts over here. I really like them, to be honest with you. Derek says, "I was thinking a month or maybe a month and a half stay. If I'm staying over 30 days, what do I have to do? And can I do it upon arrival at customs at the airport? If I'm staying over 30 days." Okay, so when you come in, you're going to get a stamp because you're from America. So you come in, you get a stamp. That's a visa exemption. A visa exemption stamp. That gives you 30 days on about, if you want to stay like 40 or 50 days, then on about day 26 or 27, go to immigration and get an extension stamp. You can do that one time for each visa exemption, and you can handle that. That you can give your visa to the people at immigration when you come through in Thailand and get the original stamp, but you're going to need to go to an immigration office to get the visa extension in Thailand. Very important that you understand that, because if you get caught on overstay over here, it's 500 baht a day, and they have the right to blacklist you for any reason, and they have set up certain parameters for blacklisting people, which means you can't come back for a while. Not a good thing. So make sure you stay on top of that. It's a really, really big deal over here. I love seeing all these members in the channel members in the chat. I get all the green circles. I love it. Hike says, "I don't have any Roger, but I've been on camera a few times for DoMoreLife." That's right. Dino says, "Stuck said to be right back." That's cool. Dino says, "And the 2-minute tribute to the Thai king at the cinemas before the movie is really respectful." Yes, it is. If you go watch a movie in Thailand, you're going to stand up and do the 2-minute tribute to the king. It's very important that you stand up and be respectful during that time frame when that goes on. Do not stay seated. I've seen foreigners do that before, and then I'm not going to tell you what happened after that, but do not stay seated. Oh, you're from Canada. If that makes a difference, I don't think that makes a difference. I think Canada's fine, Derek. I think it's the same policy as the U.S. as far as landing and getting the visa exemption. But go to thaivisa.com just to be sure. Cody says, "When you want to get an extension, how soon should you do it before the first 30 are up? 1, 3, 7 days." I would say no less than 3 days. I would start 4 days out, because you never know when there could be a Thai holiday. You never know when there could be some type of problem at the immigration office. There's 100 things that could go wrong and cause you to be an overstay. So I would say no less than 4 days before your extension expires. But yeah, Canada in the house. MetTech says national anthems are great, but as I can't state. Well, that's understood. My part about that about the anthem is not so much the God part, but it's just what it's what it symbolizes for me. Yeah, anthem is not a big deal, and I mean, it is a big deal to me, but it's not a big deal. Like, I would never debate anybody over their religion regarding the anthem, for sure. Gordon says that Derek C. Canada is the same thing. You get 30 days on arrival. Okay, thank you, Gordon. Appreciate that. Robert says, "Derek C., 30 days. If you stay more than 30, need to apply for a visa." Actually, you don't need to apply for a visa. You can just get that exemption extended once. I've done it several times when I had to come back in and wait on my work visa. Roger says, which videos you own? Go more hike. he's on a bunch of the live streams, man. Ike says, Matt, I'd advise to stand like locals do. Oh yeah, he's talking about our national anthem, I think. Well, obviously, you can. Obviously, if you're wheelchair bound, you're not going to be able to stand. I mean, completely understand that. And then it says in America, though we pledge allegiance to the flag every morning at school. Yes, we used to in school. That's true. Very true. And Hike says, Roger, I think Jeremy, I'm sorry to hear that you're wheelchair bound, by the way. But he says, Roger, I think Jeremy put me on the thumbnail for one of them and a few more StreamYards. That's true. That's true. And StreamYards will be coming back May the 10th. We'll have 20 more hours. So hopefully we can get some more people on that. I'd like to get Rike and Mike back for another one. And maybe we can do something with all three of us together. I don't know. We were kind of shooting that idea around, and as much positive feedback as we got out of that live stream that we did Saturday here, I think we should do it again. Maybe on somebody else's channel, but we definitely should do it again. Cody says, to me, any anthem, I'm respecting the country and the people. That's just me, though. I feel the same way. Gordon says, the Thai anthem has a strong message for foreigners. I didn't know that. Hike says, I have a fan. You have a fan? That's awesome, man. Matt Tech says, sure, I don't think many anthems refer to religion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't. I know ours in the end does, and I understand your from your point of view why you don't say the pledge. That's a whole different. I get it. We'll leave it at that. Cody says, if I were in a wheelchair, I would ask if it's okay, but maybe raise my hand. Yeah, something like that. Prince says schools still do the pledge in Nashville, but students ignore it. Oh, that's terrible, man. I can, you can. I raised my hand only to be told I would have to wait 2 minutes before I could be taken to the toilet. Well, that's not good. So back to the fun stuff. Let's go to another city, and let's go to. So we talked a little bit about Phuket, talked a little bit about Bangkok. Let's talk a little bit about Pattaya, and Gordon can help us out here. And I certainly have some knowledge there. There are many things to do there outside the nightlife. We'll talk about the nightlife, but there are many things to do there outside the nightlife. You can go zip lining, you can bungee jump, you can go to that floating markets in Pattaya. They have awesome street food. There's a spaghetti shop. If you guys know where I'm talking about, it's on the corner of Soy Bacau and Soy Diana, I think. It's right there where the intersection is of Bacau, Lanky, and Diana. But it's right there on the corner, and these two women make spaghetti. It's the best spaghetti I've ever had. In fact, Steve Montelli and I sat there and did a live stream while we were eating our spaghetti. It's right across the street from the Subway on the corner. That's a good way to remember it. Dino says, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what race or religion you are, you should respect the anthem because you chose to live in that country. That's fair enough, Dino. I mean, that's your opinion. I Can You Can says, I'm just visiting. Cool, man. Gordon says, Pattaya has many family-friendly attractions. Yeah, they really do. Hike says, nightlife in Pats or Bangkok. Which one should people go to? That's a good question. Good question. Good question. Yeah, thanks, Hike. I was getting ready to do that myself. And Stuck. I'm in agreement with you, but that's just me. He has his own right to have his own opinion, but I personally feel the same way you do. So it's all good. But there are water parks in Pattaya. There you can go to the islands. You can go to Korlarn, Kopai, many islands out there that you can go to. A plus Florida. Most people don't know that. Awesome. Cody says, "Did you ever go to the water park in Pat's? Is there one in Bangkok?" There's something here in Bangkok like a water park, but I can't remember the name of it exactly. Big Steve says, "It's been a while. How are you, Jeremy?" I'm doing great, and it's good to see you because it has indeed been a while. It has definitely been a while. I hope you are doing well, sir. MetTech. Oh, I read that already. So there's water parks and things like that in Bangkok or in the surrounding area of Bangkok because Bangkok is surrounded by a lot of provinces that have many things to do that are not far outside of the actual province of Bangkok. So, with that being said, focusing back on Pattaya, you can stay busy there all day and not even have to worry about going out at night. If you go out at night, Gordon says, Ramayana Water Park is awesome, the biggest in Southeast Asia. That's cool. I didn't know that. Cody says, water parks, movies, malls. Yes, all that stuff is available in all the cities. Muay Thai, yes, you can do all that. You can really get your exercise on if you want to do Muay Thai, that's for sure. And those guys will really push you. I've been to one Muay Thai gym since I've been here and did one workout, and I was sore for 8 days. So I didn't partake in too much of that. Let's just say. Also, when it comes to the nightlife in Pat's or Pattaya, you can go down WS if you want to. You can go down that street. But for me, the LK Metro area is more fun. It's a little bit more relaxed, and some of the clubs there are actually nicer. Like Champagne is a really nice place inside when you go. There's some other things around there too. So you just have to be cautious and careful, and you can have plenty of fun. And also make sure you have a decent amount of money on you when you go, because if you want to have fun, you're going to need money. That's for sure. For the nightlife, if you go to some of these places like the water parks, the movies, the malls, the regular parks, those kind of things, and you want to just live it up there, or go bungee jumping, or go zip lining, you don't need a lot of money for that because those things are not that expensive anywhere in the country, to the best of my knowledge. Cody says Pattaya has a stadium and Max Muay Thai Stadium and channel with boots every night 6 to 9. Very interesting. I didn't know that. Big Steve says I went to a big water park and it's I can't pronounce that, on Wednesday. Had the park to ourselves nearly. It was great. Wow, that's cool. That would be awesome. Oh, you're talking about bouts, Cody? I got you. I was just about to read your message, stuck, and you retracted it. Prince says I would like to do a few sessions at the Muay Thai place by Ross's Wife's Resort. Yeah, that's a good looking because it looks so small. It looks like a small instead of having a small family operated service station. It's like a small family operated Muay Thai place, and it looks really cool. I mean, it looks like you would have the old school stuff there, and that would probably be interesting, Prince. Cody says last I saw the water park was $10 for the entire day. See, super cheap. You couldn't go to a place like Carowinds. Well, if you don't know, or Six Flags, you couldn't go to a place like that for $10 a day for sure. MetTech says yes. Hike says, Prince, how's your martial arts skill? Be accountable too. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. MetTech, I like Champagne 2018, but it was very Silicone heavy, yeah, it is. But they do some a few things different in there in Champaign and the LK metro area that they don't do in other bars. Like they have actual dancers do a routine on a pole. You didn't offend me. I can if you can. One of my moderators just decided to put you in timeout for whatever reason. Cody says water park here is $60 a day and a hot dog is $8. So basically you can get in a water park here for the price of a hot dog over there. I hear you, Cody. That's pretty awesome. Gordon says Ramayana was 600 baht for the entire day. Wow. Tell me that is 600 baht should be $6, right? That's six. No, not $6. Let's see. One for every three. 10 to be 6. $60, $60. I'm gonna have to look that up because I just don't. I get so confused with this math over here, and I like to be correct in my statement, and I can't do it in my head and think at the same time. So, oh no, you said 600 baht. 600 baht. That's right, 600 baht. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, so $18.50. Pretty cool. Cool. Yeah, thanks for bringing that in, Dale. Appreciate it, man. That's a good deal. That's just a good deal. You can find places like that all over Thailand. All over Thailand. Does Jomtien have a water park, Gordon? Or is that the water park you're talking about? I'm not sure because I Can, You Can says Jomtien has a water park, 220 baht, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know everything about all the fun stuff to do in Thailand, but I know there is a lot of fun stuff to do in Thailand. And I would say, we're leaving out places like Krabi and Koh Phi Phi and other very good, very outstanding tourist destinations, that kind of thing. So I think we're leaving some of those out. But I've never been there, and I don't know many people that have. So Cody says that water park in Pat's has a seating area to eat, and you can lay out in hammocks over the water. Beautiful. Near Pratamanak Hill. I have such a hard time with some of these Thai words. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a shout out. I want to tell you. Just wrote a paragraph. He says they have water parks and petting zoos all over Thailand, even in some very small communities, of course. The water park reflects the size of the community usually. Says near the big tower. Cool and interesting. So for anybody who been to the Temple of the Reclining Buddha, not to my knowledge, Hike, not to my knowledge. But I'm going to get ready and shut this live stream down because we've talked about fun stuff, and that's what I wanted to talk about, and I really didn't want to take a whole lot of time today. Cody says the water parks are good for hangovers. That's awesome. I just want to say thank you to all the members that have signed up for channel memberships. I hope more people do. You can click join or the link in the description of this video to find out more about becoming a channel member. You're very welcome, Matt, and thank you for being a part of it. I also want to thank anyone who has contributed via PayPal or Super Chat. Those things really go a long way. Gordon says there's a small water park beside the Pattaya Tower. Oh, okay. Super chats, PayPals go a long way, as you guys know, and I appreciate them very, very much. Very much. You won't see me again until Saturday morning because I will work tomorrow, and I will probably put out a video on Friday, unless something happens crazy. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Otherwise, I might say that I would see you on Friday, but I'm probably going to put out some kind of video, maybe a highlights reel or something, from live streams or from just being in Thailand. Some of the videos I've made before. So, Brent says I went on my first makeout live stream. It's funny. Rick, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it. And everybody else in the chat that made a comment, I appreciate you coming in and making a comment, giving us something to talk about. Very, very nice of you. And in addition to that, I want to thank all my moderators for doing a great job as always. Love you guys. No matter what you do today, be sure you do more life. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. As soon as I get this one thing done. See you later. Later, guys.